This your girl Vicky Secrets, and like we said, we are here on Nostalgia TV. We are changing the narrative, and I am sitting with. You give yourself a little. I was
I thought you was about to say it.
No,
I'll say
Nostalgia on the Rocks headliner.
It's your boy. You already know what it is.
Raspy
Soul.
The R&B king in the 757. I said it.
What's poppin', V? How you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm here.
So, how are you feeling? We brought you back.
Right.
Actually, let's give a little history, right?
Talk to him.
So, Raspy has done our previous showcases for Road to series, Road to SOBs. Of course, he won. We sent him to New York. He did crazy good up there.
SOBs was
interviews,
dope.
All of that. Yeah, you had the SOB experience. How was that though? Just give him a little quick.
Man, being a kid from Jersey, man, you know what SOB is. So it's just like,
SOB is legendary.
Like,
if you don't know, look it up. SOB is a legendary stage.
Yes, it is.
So for Josh to perform up there and kill it,
I did what I did.
Was a statement.
I understood the assignment.
So how was the feeling doing that though? Because I don't think we got a chance to ask anybody.
Haven't.
Like,
yeah,
what was the feeling when you got on that stage in front of all those New York people that are super hard critics and them vibe with your music?
It was like saying there's certain places you go to perform, man. If you can do it there and then people like receive you,
right,
you could go anywhere. So
that's what they say. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
You can make it anywhere. You already know.
So how did it give you a little bit of a confidence boost?
Yeah,
though? Keep it real. Like
it did because like I said, my R&B is just I'm that good R&B, that soulful. Right. Grown people R&B, so you don't really know how the newer generation is going to receive it.
Right.
But they took it over. They was
and
like,
they sucked it up,
yeah,
and
let's
they
go.
Loved it. Right. Okay. So he did our show. Clearly, he excelled. And then, now we're into the whole Nostalgia on the Rocks. We are giving a platform for the R&B artists
so dope.
That has been missing. That's what I heard. Been missing in the 757.
Has been.
And so last show we did B Michelle, had her open up.
Yeah.
And now we are over to you. I felt like a lot of people was like, yo, why don't you have Josh on the last show with B? And I was just like, Josh is definitely a headliner. Like I feel like it would be an insult to bring you in. You know what I mean?
wouldn't have cared though. I
know you wouldn't care. But for me, I was just like, it's kind of we can't do that. Respect, you know what I mean? So, of course, the second time around, here we are, headlining.
Here. Facts.
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm ready to show the people what I do. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I am.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm going over my sets every day. Like literally.
Yeah, I literally been seeing you like elevate your game. Over the last 6 months, you have been going super hard with promo, really engaging with your audience, putting out a lot of content. Right. So what was the change that made you like ramp it up and step it up?
Understanding that talent is not going to get you. Talent is only going to get you but so far.
Correct.
Nowadays, with the way things move, you have to adapt to the new age of the promotion, the social media, the interaction, just being available and transparent as an artist.
Right.
So honestly, having a conversation with you and X,
right,
over time and just learning from y'all as I watch y'all do what y'all do, it just was like, all right, that makes sense. Right. So if it makes sense to me, I just was like, all right, let's do it. And if you want to be something, you have to, to do something, get something different, you got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. I think that's what we always like super respected about you is that, anything we told you, whether it be constructive criticism or even applause, you always took it and with grace and you applied it and you took what you could use and, whatever you couldn't, cool.
You learn every day.
Right.
Like, you ever stop learning, you out of here.
Right. So with you ramping up and really, honing in with your audience and honing into your craft, how do you feel like that has changed people's perception of you?
They now understand that I am an artist, I am talented, but I'm also like, they realize who I am as a person.
Right.
Like I said, just what you said, like I don't constructive criticism, I'm not afraid of it.
Right.
Because there's nobody who is reached that mark where they can't be told how to be better. Right. So, and I turned on the TV yesterday, I wasn't on it. You know what I'm saying? I turned on the radio yesterday, I wasn't in heavy rotation. So what am I settling for? Like why am I happy? Because because couple people stream your I'm not satisfied. So taking away that level of satisfaction, like I'm satisfied with where I'm at, I don't want that no more. I'm hungry.
So do you feel like that has anything to do with real R&B not being as relevant now as it used to be, or how do you feel like that affects what you do? Because you do real R&B. Like you are actually a very talented singer, a vocalist. You know, you hit them notes. Right. So, you know what I mean? Like the R&B now is kind of like sing rap. You know what I mean? It's not really, you know, R&B. So how do you feel like that's affected your, you know, the type of R&B that you put out? As
an artist of my caliber, like you would get discouraged a little bit because you feel like, hey man, I don't, especially even the way songs are written nowadays, it's very straight to the point. It's very vulgar. It's very, there's no time taken into, if I was a man and really loved a woman, would I play this song for her for real? To show her I love her? Probably not. You know what I mean? Because this song says you, out of all the bees in the room, you the baddest. That's not really a compliment, man. Like, it's not really a compliment to her for real. So
but females nowadays actually take that as a compliment.
They do, but there's a lot that don't.
Right.
And that's at the end of the day, you can focus on the people that don't really rock with you, or you can focus on the ones that you know for a fact.
Right.
I know there's grown women out here who are healthy relationships and in love or whatever it may be, and there's men that's out here that's doing the same thing. So my job is just stay in my lane and make that music that y'all can play for each other.
Right.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
We need that love music back.
Right.
So if you could categorize what your new up and coming project is about, where would you place that at? What are we talking about? What is the conversation? Who are you targeting in this new project?
This my core. My core is, like I said, I was always taught like you can focus on who don't rock with you, or you can focus on who do rock with you. And the people that rock with me are expecting good quality vocals, harmonies, backgrounds, melodies, track selection. They're expecting R&B music.
Right.
So with my next project, it's time for Raspy.
So let's go into that.
Yeah, time for Raspy to give you some more.
Tell us about your new project.
So the new project I got coming up, like I said, I haven't quite named it yet. I'm waiting for that name to come to me, but I'm going to fly out to Cali with my engineer, producer, Constructor Cons, and just start working on some album stuff because I feel like it's time to put together a body of work.
Right.
Again, because my first body of work came out 2018, 2019, singles, EPs, but now it's time for me to give them a full-fledged project again just to gauge, you know what I mean? And once I have my core, I just want to build off my core.
Right. I feel like that's the way to do it, though.
That's the way to do it. Like I could go, if you give me a stadium and I get 10,000, that's fine. But I would love to be able to go to every state.
Intimate.
At their Nova, you know what I'm saying? And just have 500 people to 1,000 people who just love me.
Right.
I'm cool.
So is it safe to say that you are definitely more about the craft than you are about the popularity and the fame? Yeah,
popularity and fame don't really mean anything. I mean, they're gonna come. Notoriety comes with what you do, but like I said, at the end of the day, if I could just have a room of like 500 to 700 people in every state that just loves me,
that's an intimate, intimate crowd,
and I'm able to be with you, and you're able to be with me. Because you at a big concert, like you sitting way over there in the nosebleeds. Like I get it, that's your favorite artist, but they don't even know you're there.
Right.
So if I want to be able to look at these people and say, hey, what I sing and the words that I sing and the music that I give you, I want to see that feeling in your eyes when I look at you. Like you felt that. That's cool.
Right.
That's cool.
So what's the first single coming out?
We still working on some time frame on that. Right now, we still pushing the Nostalgia EP, which is crazy because this is Nostalgia on the Rocks.
Yo, I thought that was crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah, my EP that I just released probably like some months ago was Nostalgia.
And you're on Nostalgia on the Rocks.
And every song on there has a 90s R&B reference.
Right.
Has a feeling, and then every song has actual reference of a song from the 90s.
Wow.
So it's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
We gotta definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can we look forward to you and your performance on Nostalgia on the Rocks?
Feeling, emotion. You're gonna that's what R&B is to me. When you go back and listen to the greats, there are songs that are timeless, and I promise you when they recorded these songs 30, 40 years ago, they had no clue. They felt something about it, but they didn't know it was going to last forever. And that's what I want to give people. I want to give people something when they leave from this event that night. It's just like, wow. Like,
and when they hear the song, they know exactly where they were.
Right.
They know exactly how they felt.
See, and that's where it's at.
That's music.
That's good music.
If it doesn't give you that feeling, like if you don't get that, then something's off. It's not good. It's not good music.
It's for the moment.
Right.
It's not forever.
Are you gonna be crying? I need to know.
No, I don't cry. I'm good. Nah.
You said feeling. I'm like,
well,
oh,
nah, like I said,
are you gonna be crying?
No, it should be like I said. R&B to me is emotion, it's passion, it's storytelling.
Right.
So when you leave, I want this whatever I use my words to, to create in front of you. I want you to be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my R&B is. I'm a storyteller. I write love songs. Yeah.
Are you in love?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
My little yeah at the crib. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
my little yeah.
You a little private because I didn't even know that.
I don't, because like that.
You
At the end of
don't
the day,
post
your
on
life,
social media.
Your life is your life. Life.
But you know what they say when you don't post on social media, right? You're trying to hide.
We trying to hide what?
The situation.
How often,
that's what they say.
How often have we ever seen LL Cool J's wife?
I mean, we know he's married.
Do we know? Even how old were you when you found out LL Cool J was married?
Yeah, I probably was grown as hell.
Facts. So it ain't. It's not
you're
about.
You're gonna take it back to R&B from the old days. Like you're not gonna know my business. You don't know anything about me.
I just don't know. I feel like we had a place in time where people look for too many ways to cause chaos.
Right.
And as long as your partner understands who you are and how much you respect them, they're not tripping.
Right.
So I'm chilling.
Dope. Okay. Well, sheesh, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
I'm ready to see what you got going on, what you got coming up.
Right.
Woo. Okay. So Nostalgia on the Rocks.
Yeah.
September 25th.
Let's get it. Raspy Soul.
Doors open at 7.
They 7:00. Be there. Don't wait till 7.
Don't wait till 7.
Be in the parking lot.
Okay, great. All right, Raspy, it was so great sitting down with you.
You already know. My dog.
Oh, we're gonna cheers it. We're gonna cheers it up. I thought we was gonna pound it up. Usually we pound it up, so we're gonna cheers to that. We're gonna pound and cheers. We're gonna one
or the other. Let's go.
Okay, y'all. So make sure y'all check us out at Legacy Live, September 25th. Doors open at 7. We got Raspy Soul. It is a night of R&B with Raspy Soul. I came up with that.
That's
catchphrase
crazy. When I read that, I ain't gonna hold you. Like as an artist, it never gets old, bro. Right. So when I read that, I was like, I got this big ass like, smile on my face and everything.
I had to do that. I was like, you know what?
Right.
Okay, definitely appreciate you coming through. Once again, make sure y'all come and check him out September 25th. Legacy Live. Doors open at 7. Raspy Soul.
Peace and love.